Mark Zuckerberg is like every bad guy villain in every superhero movie, right? He tries to spin his evil empire for altruistic purposes, but at the end of the day, all they're trying to do is steal your data and find ways to sell it and profit off of it. Mark Zuckerberg not only wants to steal your data, but now he wants to steal your blood. Or at least that was the first thought that I had reading this story here. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative is building an expensive new AI GPU cluster for medical research, right? Basically, Mark Zuckerberg and his wife are creating this new foundation where they're trying to use AI to predict what's going to happen with these healthy and sick cells. But all I see and all everybody sees out there who has seen time after time after time, Zuckerberg being one of the most vicious dealers, you could call it that, the most vicious dealers of our private data. I can't imagine that he wouldn't do the same thing to your health data. That's what scares me. Big time. Hey, if you're just tuning in, my name is Christopher Uhl, and we cover the biggest headlines of the day and what the AI trading data says about them. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And start trading with AI today. Go to ovtlyr.com to see why outliers win. So this will give researchers access to generative AI so they can model healthy and diseased cells. And over time, hey, that'll help them find new ways to treat the disease after they have found new ways on profiting from your disease. Jeez. Mark Zuckerberg is like every bad guy villain in every superhero movie, right? He's got billions of dollars. He tries to spin his evil empire for altruistic purposes. He tries to spin his empire for, hey, we're going to help save humanity. But at the end of the day, all they're trying to do is steal your data and find ways to sell it and profit off of it, right? This massive computing system for medical research, they'll be making up of more than 1,000 GPUs, and they're the top of the line H100 GPUs that are being developed by NVIDIA, and they're sought after for the AI-focused servers. The AI models could predict how immune cells respond to an infection, what happens at the cellular level when a child is born with a rare disease, and how a patient's body will respond to new medication. Though it sounds great. It sounds great on the surface. And everybody can say, you know what, it sounds great that we can use this technology to advance medical sciences. But Mark Zuckerberg should not be the guy in charge of this. He should not, right? How many times have we had him say, we're not selling data, right? We're not stifling stories about people's laptops. And then later on, he's like, oh yeah, we definitely were selling data. And, oh yeah, the FBI came to us and said that we need to stifle everything about Hunter Biden's laptop, right? You don't want this kind of guy with your DNA, right? Before you know it, you're going to be walking around, there's going to be a clone next to you because Zuckerberg was like, I was able to make $4 billion on that clone of you. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, I don't know. We got a huge, what is the trust problem with Zuckerberg and the companies that he's associated with. And me personally, seeing news like this, doesn't get me excited. Gets me more worried about the people who are going to be participating and what that means for them in the long run and their health records. Well, let's go check out what the AI trading data has to say about Meta, Mark Zuckerberg's company. In fact, we got a buy signal. Just recently on September 7th, we got a buy signal. So if you want to get access to these AI trading signals, go to ovtlyr.com to see why outliers win. Now let's go to the comments on here. Zuckerberg just announced a new AI nonprofit to build virtual cells to predict how every cell in the human body will behave. Zuckerberg goes on to say how awesome he is and how altruistic he is, and he will never, ever sell your medical data. Oh boy, Zuck must need more personal info from the people. Let's see. Some people say it sounds interesting, sounds good. Those could definitely be bots supporting Mark and a new market for selling your health data. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like to me. He must be stopped. I don't think people have such a great idea about this, Mark. I think that you've kind of broken the trust for everybody involved with any aspect of your company. and asking people to trust you even more with their DNA, with their health data, with their diseases, with their cells, I think that's going to be a tall order. Thank you so much for tuning into today's Outlier Live. YouTube thinks you're going to love one of these two videos, and I'll see you on the next episode.